everybody, and welcome to this preparation video for Let's Paint Thanquol and Boneripper video series. Right, so the point of this video is to help me choose which shade of red to paint on Boneripper's armour. Yes, I've chosen red for the armour. I was going to go with green, but when I looked up pictures online to see what kind of other colours people went with, the most prominent one that stuck out was red, because I'm not just picking red just for his armour. I'm wanting some kind of models on the base and other models around him to use the same colours that I'm using. So red kind of seemed to fit everything, and it looked really nice. Now the thing is, I have two reds to choose from. I have Mephiston red and Corn red. Now I just look at them kind of in the pots. I think Mephiston red is kind of the colour I might go for. But the thing is, the only layer colour I have is Evil Sunz Scarlet. Now this is like a really bright red. So what I'm going to do is, let me see if I can get these in focus. This right here is an ogre blade, an ogre sword. So I've got like 3 of these. One of them is a little bit different. It's a nice little blur of vision you have there. But you get the idea. I have 3 ogre blades, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint 2 of them. One with Corn red, one with Mephiston red, and then I'm going to see which highlight or which Evil Sunz Scarlet highlight works best on each one, and then I'll kind of use the third sword to kind of see what washes fit over it and everything like that. So let's get prepared and let's see which one works out better. Okay, so I have the 2 swords painted up. The brighter one with Mephiston red, darker one with Corn red. Now, when I was kind of doing a little bit of research on this, I've kind of leaned more towards Mephiston red for the armour, and that's simply because when you look at the rest of the model, you have Thanquol as well, and I'm wanting his robes, the outside parts, or the back of him, to be red as well. So I think the darker red on him is going to look a lot nicer, and when you're finishing off Boneripper, you have the red cloth around his neck and the cloth around his groin as well. I'm also wanting that to be red, so I'm wanting it to be like a really dark red, kind of in contrast with the bright red, and I think that bright red is really only going to be the bright colour on it that I can think of for now, because the rest of it's going to be like, you're going to have red here, silver, bronze, maybe some of the pipes might be green, but that's the only kind of, they're the only other bright colours that I can think of. And I did get inspiration. I was looking up online and I seen a few pictures on Instagram. This one's from Matt Law Tattooer. So he had up a Boneripper Thanquol model, and the effect that I really liked on it was here, where he had the kind of the chipped paint weathered effect on it. So I think I'm going to go with that as well. It looks like just put the red down with Mephiston red and then start doing the kind of chipped away effects on it as well. And he also went with the red, the darker red on Thanquol. And plus, one of the main reasons I didn't want to do green is because I like the green smoke, and I want to put his horns green, like Warpstone colour green as well. So some inspiration there as well from Matt Law Tattooer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to forget about this one, this red one, because I just got the darker Corn red. I'm going to leave that aside, so that'll just be on the clothes and on the robes and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chip away, well, I'm literally going to paint away at this to get the chip effect on it, and I'll see what it looks like after this. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I did a bit more kind of chipping away on it than I would have liked it, but I think it turned out kind of okay. There we go. I think I did it a bit too hard with the black, and there's a bit too much of a chipping effect on this. But what I did was I put kind of a black kind of marks all along the edges, and then over that I went over it with lead belcher. There we go. But I think it kind of looks okay if it's not done too much. I think like a little bit. It's kind of one of these things where less is more. Now on the other side, what I did was I kind of just did a little bit of chips all over. Again, they're still a bit too big, so I think kind of less is more again. But what I did on this side was I went over the whole thing with a null and oil wash to really give it that dirty used look effect. So I think I'll be going with the Mephiston Raid and then the Abaddon Black with the Lead Belcher over it for the kind of chipped away effect, and then go over that with a null and oil wash, and then kind of tidy up anything if I need to. So I think the Armour is really going to pop for definite. Like, it is a nice bit of a contrast, and you know, it's not going to be like all over the model. The only kind of part it's going to be is on his shoulder pads, well, his shoulder pad, this gun, well, I suppose all the guns, so that's 4, and that's it really. There's going to be a little bit on his helmet here, just on the top, or on his back part here as well. So it's kind of, it's a nice contrast, a brighter colour to the skin, and what the rest of it is going to be kind of like the dark metal, the dark bronze colours as well. So stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to be painting the Armour. So we're going to be having a Mephiston Raid. So I'm kind of happy I did go through this process of picking the Raid. It kind of, the darker version of it almost looks like Corn Raid, but it looks more like of a darkened version of Mephiston Raid instead of just of a dark Raid, if that makes sense. But I want that Corn Raid for all the kind of cloth and the robes on Thanquol here as well, because I really want him to pop as well. I really want him to stand out, since he is like the main guy in charge and he's pretty awesome looking. So hopefully you guys like this video. I'd probably do a bit more of these in between painting projects, because I simply don't want to just pick a colour and rush into it. Like, I have the whole summer to do all these projects, so I'm going to be taking my time, and I want you guys to help me pick the right colours as well. So if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.